What's going on, guys? Zephyrnix here, and decided to go ahead and take a bike ride over here up to my old college. So check this out. Whether you like the new version or love the old version, Harley Quinn has now become very famous now thanks to the movies such as Suicide Squad. However, that being said, maybe now you want to go ahead and get into some Harley Quinn comics. But which one should you pick? Well, I'm here to show you my recommendations for some of the best Harley Quinn comics out there. Now, this will be the first one, but it damn sure isn't the worst one. It might be even the best one out there right now, but it's Harley's Little Black Book. Now, this one comes in 3 flavors. The first comic is Harley Quinn and Wonder Woman. The second comic is Harley Quinn and Green Lantern, and the third comic is Harley Quinn and Zatanna. Now, basically, it's kind of like a whole team-up kind of a situation where basically she teams up with a random superhero and they do what they do best. Kick some ass. Now, the best one has got to be the first one. This is actually the one where she goes ahead and she has to take out these thugs. So in order to take them out, she enlists the help of Wonder Woman. But for some reason, instead, because, you know, logically only to Harley Quinn, she'll go ahead and drug Wonder Woman and then go ahead and steal her clothes in order to go ahead and take the guys out. Now, it's funny because the clothes actually don't fit Harley. So Harley has to go ahead and kind of tape everything together in order to go ahead and finally, you know, get things in a spot where she can actually move around without things falling out. And the thing is that she winds up actually not being able to hold her own against the actual thugs, whoever they are, who are actually coming after her. And then all of a sudden, Wonder Woman shows up in Harley Quinn's outfit to go ahead and help her out there. So it's kind of funny the way they fight together. And needless to say, Wonder Woman is not happy with the whole current situation. But it does end on a nice little light and sweet note for Harley Quinn. Definitely worth checking out. Now, this one is actually pretty much the origin story of Harley Quinn. This one is simply called Batman Harley Quinn. This gives you the story of Harleen Quinzel, the doctor or psychologist who accidentally fell in love with the Joker and wind up becoming one of the biggest and best supervillains out there, who later reformed and became one of the craziest superheroes out there to date. This one also shows how she got a little bit of power behind her. She actually got superpowers in this one. So this one's actually a pretty decent read as well, especially if you want to go ahead and find out the origin story. Now, of course, there's the main series, the Harley Quinn series. Now, there's 2 versions of the Harley Quinn series. There's the original one in the year 2000, but the best one is actually the 2014 Harley Quinn series. Now, this one's actually good for a couple of reasons. Number one is the covers. The covers just look amazing, and some of them are actually jokes of different movies and things of that nature. A lot of parody going on there. And it's great to actually see. So it's like, what's the next one going to be? What's the next one going to be? There's even one part where later on in the series, right, she actually takes this girl, right? She gets into the fight with these group of people. She takes this girl, grabs her by the hair, and rips her hair right off her head. She snatched her ball. Now, don't get me wrong. I've heard many of black women claim that they were going to do that, but this was the first time I've actually seen it come true. So that was hilarious for me. And then another part is when she actually went ahead and got her hair redone. Now, what she did was she got her hair, you know, it went back to blonde. And then she just kind of dyed the edges of it. And it's funny because she goes, it's so cinematic, you know, kind of giving a nod towards the new movie that's coming out with Harley Quinn in it, Suicide Squad. So I just thought that was really funny. And not to mention her new jacket, where in the back of the jacket, it literally says owned and it has a Joker behind bars there. Fantastic move right there. So overall, like I said, if you really want to go ahead and collect all the Harley Quinns, this is definitely where to go. The actual Harley Quinn series has been hilariously great. I haven't read them all yet, but so far, I have not been disappointed. So another one that I know with Batman in it is actually Harley Quinn's Valentine's Day special. This one actually is great. Just like in Batman the Animated Series, basically, Bruce Wayne decides to go ahead and auction himself off for charity, so basically whoever wins can go on a date with Bruce Wayne. Yeah, apparently he's that big of a deal. But anyway, So the funny thing is that you actually get to see how Harley Quinn actually dreams, like what her dreams actually look like. And it's funny because like she's dreaming up what would it be like being married to Bruce Wayne, and he's talking about like having 72 kids, or rather 72 pitter patters of feet, and she's like 72. Let me see, divided by 2, carry the 1, 36 kids. Are you kidding? So basically, you know, Harley Quinn ain't trying to have that, so she went downstairs, grabbed a shotty, and went ahead and decided to handle business. But the funny thing is that while Harley Quinn is all jokes, I gotta say, Harleen Quinzel is no joke at all. She cleans up quite nicely. So you get to see Harleen Quinzel in a total nice dress, looking quite fine. And the crazy part is that you get a glimpse on what does it look like when Batman dreams. And why does Batman dream in like an oil painting kind of setting? I don't know. Anyway, this one is actually very good. It's not a series, it's just kind of a one-shot deal, but very fun to actually read. So the next one that I want to talk about is Harley Quinn and Power Girl. Now this one is absolutely hilarious, and there's not really much I can really go on without kind of giving too many spoilers, but basically Power Girl has amnesia, and her and Harley Quinn, basically Harley Quinn kind of like, hey, you know, we're friends, blah, 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 whatever the case may be, to go ahead and trick her to hang out with her. You know how Harley Quinn is. Her logic is not exactly logical. So basically, like all kinds of action hits the fan from the first book, and literally as each book happens, a lot of things happen, and it's just fantastic. At some point even, there's just Power Girl just loses her mind, just flips out, and just gets tired of the bullshit. And then the final person who they gotta beat, I can't tell you who that is yet, but let me just tell you, it is hilarious, and the battle between her and Power Girl is just great. I love it. So this is definitely another book that you don't want to miss out on. And finally, last but not resembling anything close to least, Harley Quinn's Road Trip Special. Now this one is awesome. It actually stars her two friends, basically Catwoman, aka Selena Kyle, and Pamela, I don't remember her last name, aka Poison Ivy. Now basically one of the good things about this book is that it's basically about 5% super villaining and about 95% girls night out. It starts off with you know, it starts off like some of those stories do, you know, when you it's like, hey, we're at the end of the story, but let me go back and tell you exactly how we got to this point kind of a situation. So I mean, that is okay. It's an overused trope, but that's okay. But basically Harleen Quinzel, Pamela, and Catwoman pretty much go out and just have a girls night out. It's a 43-page book of just pure fun. It's definitely worth going ahead and checking out if you just want to see girls have fun. I mean, that's literally what it was, and it definitely did not disappoint. Alright guys, here ends my list. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let me know in the comment section below what you love about the clown princess of anti-heroism. You guys have a good night. Zephyrnix out.